Karen thought she was mocking an old pair of boots, but she didn't know they carried the weight of a life my wife once saved. My wife Emma doesn't wear fancy shoes. She wears a beaten-up pair of leather boots, cracked at the heel, scuffed at the toe, the kind you'd think belonged in a thrift store donation bin. To her, they're priceless. To the HOA, they were property value pollution. It started on a quiet morning as we walked toward the community garden. That's when the neighborhood's self-appointed queen, HOA, Karen, blocked our path. Arms crossed, nose raised, voice sharp enough to cut steel. "Those boots," she said, pointing like they were toxic waste, "are not appropriate for our community aesthetic. They must be replaced immediately." My wife froze. Not because of Karen. My wife has faced far worse, but because those words struck something deep. I stepped forward. "They're just boots. Leave her alone." Karen laughed. "Just boots? They look like they survived a war." My wife whispered, "They did." Karen rolled her eyes. "Don't be dramatic. Either get rid of them or the HOA will fine you." The crowd that had gathered, neighbors walking dogs, kids on bikes, fell silent. Karen was enjoying the attention. She smirked, waiting for Emma to back down. But my wife didn't. She bent down, placed her palm gently over one of the cracked leather toes, and said quietly, "These boots are the reason a 12-year-old boy is alive today." Karen's fake smile faded. My wife continued, her voice steady but trembling at the edges. "I was a search and rescue volunteer. 3 winters ago, a boy got lost in the forest. Temperatures dropped below freezing. I hiked through snow for hours, slipping, falling, bleeding, but I didn't stop." She lifted the boot. "These cracks? From the rocks I crawled over. These stains? From the mud where I found him. These worn soles? From carrying him on my back." The crowd leaned closer. "When I handed him to the paramedics," she said softly. "His mother fell to her knees crying. She held my boots, these boots, and said they were the reason she didn't lose her son." Karen opened her mouth, then closed it again. Her confidence vanished like smoke. My wife straightened. "So no, I won't replace them. Not for you, not for your rules, and definitely not for your ego." A neighbor clapped. Then another. And another. Karen's face turned the color of sunburn. She tried to mutter something about regulations, but the judge from the earlier HOA dispute, who happened to be walking by, stepped forward. "I remember that case," she said, staring Karen down. "Those boots stay, and if anyone finds this woman, they'll answer to me." Karen backed away, humiliated, disappearing behind a row of hedges like a shadow that had lost its sun. My wife looked at me, eyes shining, not with pride, but with memories. I squeezed her hand. "We're keeping the boots. If this story touched your heart, please like, subscribe,